Let's talk about what to do when you don't feel like working on your goals. I feel like we have all been there before. You know what you should be working on, and you've got the time, and you've even thought about it, but you just don't feel like doing it. And so you put it off and you tell yourself that you'll start later, but that later date keeps on moving. Okay, so this is where most people get stuck. What they're waiting for is to feel motivated, they're waiting to feel ready, they're waiting for it to feel easier, and those feelings that they're waiting for are never going to come first. Okay? It's like a truth bomb. It's never, ever, ever going to come first. And so the longer you wait, the harder it actually becomes to start. So here's what I recommend that you do instead. First, stop negotiating with yourself. The more you sit there thinking about whether you feel like doing it or not, the less likely you are to begin. And so instead of asking yourself, do I feel like doing this? Shift to, am I willing to take one small step anyway? Whether I feel like it or not, am I willing? Because willingness is enough. You don't need motivation at all. You just need movement. The second thing that I recommend is shrink the starting point. Most resistance people feel like it comes from trying to take on way too much at once. And so the first step almost feels like it's, impossible. And so they want to avoid it. But I want you to break it down into this tiniest little chunk. Okay, open your document, write one sentence, set a timer for 10 minutes. That is it. You're not committing to like doing something massive in the beginning. You're just committing to starting. Okay, you don't have to even finish it, just start. And once you start, surprise, surprise, you're going to find that it's easier to keep on going. And now instead of just sitting there putting it off, you're actually in motion. You're broken through the hardest part, which is the initial resistance. And even if you don't do everything, you've at least moved your goal forward, okay? And that is what built real progress over time. Just doing things sometimes when you don't feel like doing it, but you take that action anyway. And this is exactly what I teach you to do inside Inspiring Life Academy, how to follow through on what matters most, even when you don't feel like it. Because the people who move forward in life aren't always the ones who feel motivated. Most of the time they don't feel motivated at all, but they know how to take action anyway. That's it for now. I look forward to catching you in the next one.